drops in. Screech off person SFX. Cold and dark, cockpit lit by CRT glow. Flap still zero, banter ricochets off Plex. Kentucky grin under Captain Shadow. 5 vids queued, roulette of meme and metal. John submission, nosedive straight to dread. Drum teacher fingers tap the armrest pedal. Chooses the winner, 1,000 points are fed. Keo gas god circle the globe. NFL jersey bounty hiding indoors. Words on stream if the schedule's loose. Then throttle slide toward descent's roll. Fliggity, punch the sky, pixel shatter chat hearts rate. Fliggity, low cost high, waffle scrapings fuel displays. Fliggity, flare the dream, Filger's copy tastes like sin. Fliggity, stream supreme, stick that landing, points roll in. Timeshare ads scroll across the MFD. One room, no walls, such premium sleaze. Energy drink sloshes in zero G. Bit crushed logo screams, please don't sneeze it. Ninja Tower checks the glide. Brace yourself, codes a scorecard right. Dr. Devious plots in neon spite. Unbearable floats through stall spin night. Nerd Drive locates the hidden sign. Raven wing dragon slips the time. Bittersweet clips that nosedive fine. Peace and Jado keep chat in line. Dream theater fills the cabin PA. Seinfeld punchlines loop on delay. Beach band echoes ride the replay. Retro sprites frame a twilight bay. Flick-skiddy, punch the sky. Pixel shatter chat hearts race. Flick-skiddy, low cost high. Waffle scrapings fuel display. Flick-skiddy, flare the dream. Filger's coffee tastes like sin. Flick-skiddy, stream supreme. Stick that landing, points roll in. If the route is chaos, switch to MSFS 24 trials. Dark side stalls, canyon slaloms, dead stick miles. Landing rate roulette spins final, closest wins the crown. Fade to black, stream offline, never keeps us down.
Check.
Brace yourself. It's time to feel the squeeze.
Check. Check. Clorix and Unbearable.
Take control.
Check. 2, 2, 2. Check. Unbearable. Good to see you.
Time to go to work all night. Search for underpants, hey. We won't stop until we have underpants. Yum, yummy, oh, shit, he's away.
Somebody check on Unbearable.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Jado, evening. Unbearable, evening. Clorix, evening. Brace, afternoon. Walk, evening. Arctic, good evening. Jado, what's going on? Tweet, good evening. Welcome. Unbearable, what's going on with you? Check. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
I said, hell yes, I like the gumbo too.
My left ear, Gumbo, good evening. My left headphone is definitely blown. I can hear it's blown. Or the left ear, whatever. Swaggy, what's going on? Thank you for the 27 months. Almost 1 year, Swaggy. John, good evening. John was streaming a little bit. See, that's what I'm wondering, Walk. So I think it could be a little bit of both, because as I was just stretching my jaw, I felt like it opened up a little bit, but I can hear my left headphone is distorted. I can hear that. So I think it's a combination of both.
Did we just become best friends? Yep.
No, I did not, Renaissance.
Almost 2 years.
But I'll scroll up and check. The other day, a bat flew into my apartment. Now today, my face is swollen and I have aches and pains all over. It might have gotten me. Yeah, but that was a few days ago, right? It wouldn't have... wouldn't it have hit more by now? Blast 'em. Thank you for the 16 months and a hype train. Amazing. Thank you all. Blast 'em. Thanks for the 16 months. Tweak did 41 months and says almost 2 years. So close, Tweak. Tweak, thanks for the 41. Blast 'em. Thanks for the 16. I am going to be, I'm still going to be coughing. I've been sneezing a lot today, and now it's gotten to a cough. I'll try to do it out of the mic. I'll try. It's sometimes just hard to do. I'll try to mute myself.
Nice.
I'll try.
Nice.
What?
Sometimes it happens so quick, though. But yeah, you can still hear I'm still clogged up, and maybe it was weird because my ears hadn't been issues until I put on the headphones and I started talking, and my left ear was like, oh gosh, what's going on? So I'm not sure. Rabe says by the time you see rabies symptoms, it's too late. Renaissance? I don't know what to say about that. Clark says I bet Renaissance can point you in the right direction for a new set. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. Unbearable, thanks for the bits. Thank you all so much. John says, is everybody ready for the weekend? Well, John, what are you doing for the weekend? I went shopping today and got some steaks and a big, huge thing of salmon fillet. And we're going to cook out at some point this weekend. And I'm telling you, I got to tell you what happened. I put the picture in Discord today, but I have to tell you what happened. I was in here in the computer room helping my daughter. We went and got her license this morning. She'd already done all the things. We just had to go get it. But in Kentucky, we have, I'm sure some of you know in Kentucky, we have a lot of issues right now with driver's license government offices, I guess DMVs, are no longer now in every county, and you have to go to like regional offices. So some people have to drive hours to go do this. And because of that, it's very, very difficult to get an appointment. And I had to do this for my license, or my real ID. I had to do it for my real ID. you have to get there at like 7:30 a.m. They open at 8. If you get there at 7:30 a.m., there'll be about 10 people already waiting. Well, that happened to me, and it happened this morning. We got there at 7:15, and there was still 10 people in front of us, and probably 20 behind us by the time it was 8 o'clock. So 30 people in line at 8 o'clock. And the reason they do that is because you can't get an appointment unless you schedule it 6 weeks out. You have to, I mean, so you're talking 6 weeks out just to get an appointment. So when you get there in the morning, $1,500 bits. That's $15, Morning Danish, and I might be able to go to the movies by myself. Thank you, Morning Danish. So, I look at the back door, and she's not standing there. And, you know, that's how you get shot in Kentucky, Unbearable says. What? That your mom, that the next door neighbor's mom is at your back door? On the deck? So that's what he says. And I look and he's not there. And here's the problem. Here's what you all don't realize. Part of our fence came down and I haven't really said this. Part of our fence, one section of fence,
You got change?
got knocked down a few weeks ago in our yard from the wind. We had really bad storms.
85, 95, $1.
Walk, thanks for the butter on the popcorn.
Here's $1 for half the extra butter on your popcorn.
Thank you, Walk, for the popcorn butter. So part of our fence has blown down, and we are waiting to hear. These people next door, they rent the house. They tried to repair it, and it fell down the next day. So we've kind of put a temporary thing there to kind of block the dogs being able to get in and out. We're waiting to talk to their landlord, the homeowner, and figure out how to do this because it's a shared fence. So where that fence is, imagine like this is the fence and like this is what we have blocking it. She's standing right here. She's like there's another one here, like right, it's where the one segment is, and she's just standing right there. And I look there and she's holding 2 plates. And you saw them in the picture in Discord. And I'm like, what? And I go out there and she goes, do you all like tacos? And I go, yes. I go, are you kidding? That's amazing. Her husband or boyfriend or whoever is on the griddle in their backyard, and you can smell it. He's cooking up asada tacos. And it's got what you saw in the picture. It also has like a half of a sausage. It looks like a hot dog, but it was like a spicy type of hot dog. It wasn't like a sausage per se. It was smoother. So whatever they choose. But I mean, I was just like, I told her, I was like, this is amazing. I cannot believe you all did this. And she was like, oh, you can come over. You can never repair that fence. Wreck-It is right. See, I even said that to my wife. I said that to Miss Flig, Wreck-It. I said, man, I don't know if we should repair this fence. How else are we going to get these tacos? And she's just holding them. And I'm like, you didn't. That's amazing that you would do that. 3 tacos on each plate, and they're good, like good flavor on the steak, grilled onions, the avocado or the guacamole, and the sausage. And I told Miss Flig, I was like, we're gonna have to figure out what to cook for them. And both of us were like, they're not gonna like any of our food. How can we top anything that they're going to make? Like, the flavors that were in that were so good compared to, if we made them like a hamburger or a hot dog, our macaroni salad, potato salad, whatever we're choosing, just really, really bad. So I was like, well, Miss Flig and I, when we go to my vacation with my parents, she makes homemade tortillas with the corn masa, and I do fish tacos and grilled shrimp tacos, and the lime cilantro slaw. I was like, well, we could do like shrimp tacos or fish tacos. And I was like, we can't do tacos for them. We can't do tacos for them. That would be it would probably just ruin the whole thing. They'd be like, oh, thanks. Got to bring Mexican food to the Mexican family. I know I don't think that's the right move, right? But it's like, what if we did do the homemade tortillas? Like, maybe they would be impressed. So we do have a Blackstone griddle.
It's a bold strategy,
We could do
Cotton. Let's see
something,
if it
but I'm
pays
like,
off for 'em.
we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything good enough for them. So anyway, I just kept telling her, I was like, this is amazing. And then she goes, do you and your wife drink? Like the neighbors were listening. And I go, I don't. My wife, she'll have, wine or margarita or something. She goes, we've got beer or margarita? And I go, okay. And so she goes, ask her if she wants one. So I went and asked her. She goes, yeah, I'll take a margarita. Well, she thought they had like homemade margaritas now. They had a can. It was you see it in the picture. And she was like, well, I feel bad taking one of their cold cans of margaritas. And I was like, well, it's fine. But my gosh, I just couldn't believe. I just told him, I said, this is just so nice of you all. I can't tell you how nice it is for you all to do that. I just couldn't thank him enough. I wanted to make sure that they knew, that we didn't take that for granted, and please do it again. Tear the fence. Wreck-It says tear the whole fence down. Yeah, whatever we can do for easy access. I mean, honestly, if I didn't have the dogs, I probably would. No. Wog said you'll have to invite them over the next time you fire up the Blackstone. And I even said, like, they invited us over. They're like, if you want to come over and hang out. But they had some friends over, and I was like, what would we talk about? I don't know. Did you tell her to check out your Twitch? I didn't. I feel like if they came in and saw this room, they would think I'm like a North Korean spy. I don't know what they would think of this room. John said, I know so many Mexican households in LA. There's always food to be had. That's just awesome. Tomorrow you should go stand at the gap in the fence with 2 empty plates and just stare at the grill. Bray says, I have a jar of Vegemite to offer. Yeah, you want this? We don't need it anymore. And Bearable says, we only have one neighbor we see regularly, and I invited him to our derby party. He came, hang out, ate, and even bet on some races. Wow. Look, we did tacos too. Yeah. Bake them some desserts. Well, that's the thing, and that was the other thing I told Miss Flig. They've got like 4 kids, and they're all like 8 years old and younger. And that was like, you know, what do you do for that many people? I want to make sure, you know, that they would have enough, and dessert would probably be good, but then I wouldn't want to do something that they don't allow their kids to have. I don't know, you know. Install a gate mid fence where the break is. Sure, whatever we can do to get in the yard. And then when they leave, because they're only renting, and the new owners come in and they go, "Why is there a gate here?" Oh, that's for when you all make tacos for us. What? Your landlord didn't tell you? It's something the last tenants did. Will they do that? They will do that all the time. Holidays, birthdays, Saturdays, all the time. No, and Unbearable, she said, we're going to do this all summer. I was like, oh my gosh, if they're going to do this all the time, I'm going to have to be ready to do something for them. Because, I mean, I felt bad. It was so good, but I was like, this can't go unaddressed. Do you and the wife drink? No. Do you like Jimmy Buffett? Yeah, I can invite him. I could even invite him out to a Conk Republic gig and really make him hate us. The kid would be over every day to see the room. Yeah, the Lego sets. I'm not blast them, no. Illini says, I have a couple of Mexican servers that now me and my family know so well that they now want what we want off the bat. You go there all the time, Illini. Get the conch out one night for a show. Yeah, in the backyard. Well, and even Miss Flig was like, you know, they're going to have their music loud because they've had their music loud. And tonight, yeah, we could hear it again. I was like, cool. Great. If loud music and tacos, I can deal with it. I can handle it. If I know they're having a good time and I'm having tacos. No, it's just so nice. I just couldn't believe how nice it was. Because we've lived here for 23 years. And you know, we've thought about cooking for our neighbors because we have the grill and griddle, and we'll see them out there, and I'll be like, oh, that would be really cool if we cooked for them. And then I'm like, no, let's not. Because then we have to get to know them and talk all the time we see them. You know, we're so introverted. We are. We like just kind of hanging here. Yeah, Cannonball says it's exhausting. It's almost a decade. Right, the 23 years. But, you know, the fact that they did that is just, you know, it's not forgotten because it was awesome. So good. I'm sorry I couldn't stream last night. I still don't feel great. I'm coughing, not as bad as yesterday. I woke up yesterday with a really bad sore throat and really bad congestion. And you can hear I still don't sound great. But, you know, I feel fine. It's the cough that's bothering me and the way I sound. So I wanted to go on and stream, and we're doing Springfield to DC. Curious what Beyond ATC gives us on the approach, because we love flying into DC. Haven't done it in a while. And we're going to do the videos. We have Renaissance, Cannonball, John, and Clorix. Still one spot left if you want in on the spot. And then we'll do GeoGuessr, and then we'll land the plane. And then that means tomorrow is Retro Pie. And I know some of you don't care for it, but I just enjoy it too much. So I'm Retro Pieing it up tomorrow. I mean, the last time we did the Retro Pie, the stream went by really quick for me. Have them let you know when they make Bidia. Love Bidia. Tweak. Get it at, especially like Quesabidia. Hearing you say you're an introvert is so funny, Umbrella says, because what we see of you is so far from an introverted personality. I know. I don't like to go party. I don't want to go out and just drink because I don't drink. I would definitely, I'd just rather be home. I guess it's because I'm old. I don't know. Even in private pile. But I also, I think being a teacher and knowing, what's up, Defiant? I think being a teacher and knowing how to talk to new people every year with students and their parents, and being in a band and people walking up to you and talking to you after a gig. And, that's kind of trained me all my life. Really, like just playing music in general, has trained me to know how to talk to people. Whereas if you didn't work in customer service or retail, which I did a lot, I've been put in positions where I had to learn how to talk to people. So it doesn't mean I really always want to, but I know how. I'm fine with it. It's just, I'd rather be home. Would you go over for a steaming pot of menudo? No, I would not. And that's where I will be very upset with myself if they offer me menudo, because I'm not going to want it. Tripe? No. Jado said DC popped up for my duty schedule, but from KLEX, so second time for me. Oh, wow, Jado. John says Retro Pie night and no fights on tomorrow. Rarely do I get to see the entire stream. All right. Streaming doesn't make you extroverted. We're just characters on a screen. I do agree with, I wouldn't say necessarily characters on a screen, because I think as you do it over and over again, you start to know about those characters. But it doesn't make you extroverted. Keep thinking about what you all could make for them. What do you make the best? I don't know about the best. I mean, we grill hamburgers. We grill hot dogs, steaks. I love salmon. I'll make salmon. Shrimp tacos. Miss Flig does chicken tacos. I think if it were a slow cooker type meal, something that their kids could eat, it would be good. We make like jambalaya sometimes. I don't know. It's hard to say. Bray says plenty of public figures are introverts too, just extroverted in their comfort zones. Yep, I agree with that. Remember the saxophonist for Dave Matthews? The one that passed away? He, was it Leroy? Was that his name? Leroy something? He would wear sunglasses on stage because he had stage fright. Not that that's necessarily introverted, but kind of the same. Not really the same. Nothing wrong with that at all, but I have no clue what it's like to be introverted. I'm so loud all the time, and I talk to everyone about everything. It annoys some people. Other people love it. I've learned how to be very aware of what people are talking to me about and not talking to me about. And I know when to slow down or push the conversation. Whereas some people don't have that skill. Some people just go, 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 and they don't stop. And that's tough for people that aren't used to that. Morning Dana says he's such an extrovert, and I'm the polar opposite. Well, and he's going to make a great buffer when you're out in public, because you have someone that will be that buffer. You won't have to deal with it, but he will. Next time you're planning on grilling them, offer them a trade. No, well, at this point, we're not trading because they already gave something. I heard that as we grow hamburgers and grill hot dogs. Heard that as we grill hamburgers and grill hot dogs, Shadow? You heard grow? Oh, I heard that as we grow. Oh, you heard that as we grow hamburger. Yeah, we have a hamburger plant in the backyard. Yeah, you all don't have a hamburger plant? What was that you made the other day that was Cajun or talked about? Oh, I was talking about at Fripp when I do mock shoe. Mock shoe, vegetable etouffee, and shrimp etouffee. But it was mock shoe. MAQUECHOUX. Evening Driftwood, what's going on? Holding conversations with someone Arctic says, I don't know is a boss battle for me. I almost never know what to say. I think if you're just talking to someone randomly that you don't know, they don't know you, and you don't even know why you're talking to them, yeah, that's awkward. But like if someone were to come up to me or something after a gig and just start talking to me, it's about the gig, so it's easy to have that conversation, even though I don't know them. But if you have a topic, I did not almost have a stroke. Unbearable. Tranquil, what's going on? How are you doing, Tranquil? America's well known for its fields and fields of hamburger crops. Yeah. All right, we got to get this plane off the ground. It's 11:42. Are you type of person to talk to the cash? It's a great question. That is a great question. That answer is an easy no. No. In fact, when the cashier starts talking to me, a pit just drops in my stomach. And it's not because I'm uncomfortable with it. It's that I just don't want to. Like if they look at one of the items, it's very Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's a very Larry David type thing. If they ask me like, oh, I've never seen this item before, and they're like scanning it, oh, you'll have to let me know how that is. Yeah, the next time I'm in line when I see you. See, I don't know why that surprises me. It surprises you? No, I really, really, really just want to get through that line as fast as possible. I really don't want them to say anything to me. Yeah, unbearable, that's why. The poutine plateaus. Do you like having conversations with your barber? Another great question. It's another great question. I really don't want to have a conversation with my barber. And I think a big reason for that is it's not always the same person. I rarely have the same person cut my hair because I just go to like a Supercuts. If it were the same person, sure, how things going, yeah. But when you get your hair cut from someone that you don't really know, and the first thing they say is, "You having a good day so far?" Yeah, just getting off work. And then sometimes that will push, the conversation. But a lot of times it's pretty quiet. It's pretty quiet with my haircut, and I'm okay with that. I told the cashier the other day about what I was making for dinner and where I found the recipe, but I also go to the same grocery store every day, almost. Yeah, not us. No, we do all of our ordering online. I mean, listen, we're also to the point where we just tell the grocery delivery to set the groceries on the porch. We don't even want to really talk with the person delivering our groceries. Just, we'll grab them. We'll get them. The big reason for that, though, is the dogs, I will say. I think that's really probably the dogs. Once we open the door, the dogs go ballistic. Leave it at my door is the best setting. So we'll do that when we even get pizza delivered. We'll have pizza and we'll say, set it on the porch. But it's not because we don't want to talk to them. It's because it's such a hassle with the dogs. As soon as we open the door, they're barking and slamming on the door with their paws. And it's a whole thing. Wog says, I used to hate walking around in guest areas on ships, but you get real good at saying the same scripted chats. We had a 5-10 rule. At 10 feet away, you visually acknowledge, and a 5 foot, you verbally greet. I don't think I would have that rule. 10 feet away, put my head down. 5 feet away, put my phone up to my ear and act like I've got a phone call.
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault.
I think that's my 5-10 rule. Are you having a chat with Woz when he picks you up in his Uber? Now, I will say when we do Ubers, sometimes we will have conversation with Uber drivers, and I don't know why that is. I will say a lot of times we do have conversations. Part of that might be when we travel, if we do like an Uber in Vegas, a lot of times the Uber drivers are not from this country. And so a lot of times it will be, you know, where are you from? And it's pretty fascinating to see where they're from. So we'll talk to them about that. But that's what got you into a football game, from what I've heard. Cloric said the 5-10 rule did get me into a football game. That's hilarious. Cannonball says the phone call trick is how I get past the Girl Scouts at the front of the store. Cannonball. And, you know, Girl Scout cookies are way more expensive now. Oh, so good. All right, we gotta do this, you all. So funny. Springfield to DC. Well, it's loading this way quicker than normal, which is really nice. I wonder what the difference is. Why does it sometimes load quick and sometimes it doesn't? I'm not going to be doing live time. Way more expensive. $6 a box is right, Crispy. That's right. $6. Just hate having to say no to them every day. Well, what you can do, and it's a friendly little lie. You can just say, "I'm sorry. I just bought yesterday." I did, Cannonball. Yeah, I did install it. Yeah, I finally remembered to install it. See? Look. There it is. Roar! No, I don't want the rain, Arctic. I actually remembered. Why does that look like snow? Huh. Oh, I was like, I couldn't click off the chalks. All right, there we go. Way better. Let me load up Beyond ATC. You buy from your dealer every time, Crispy? Okay, give me a second. Turn that down. It's just too quiet. There we go. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get this off the ground at a reasonable time. They would not let you fly. If you have those engine covers on, they will not let you fly. It won't work.
Beyond ATC connected.
Not anymore. It crashed. When I go into Sam's Club, they have a phone vendor or satellite TV vendor of some sort towards the beginning, one of the aisles when you walk in. And if you walk by them, they'll ask you, you know, what service you're using, and, you know, they want to try to sell you a different phone service or a different satellite TV. And because of that, I purposefully go in a different aisle. Just, you know, it's one of, I don't want to even waste my time telling them no thank you. Like, it really, really irritates me. It's the same thing as walking through a mall and having the kiosks like try to stop you and ask you, "Hey, can I ask you a question, sir?" "No, thank you." I just don't. Please leave me alone. It feels like all of that would be an episode on Curb Your Enthusiasm. You always tell them you're using their current service and keep walking. Yeah, but the fact that you even have to do that. Don't talk to me while I'm at the store. If I want your business, I'll come into you. That's what I think in the mall with the kiosks. if those people need to walk up to you, then something's wrong with their business model. I mean, do you think there's people in the Apple store that are outside going, "Excuse me"? No. People are walking into the Apple store. So if you can't figure that out, maybe we should reevaluate what we're selling. I get so, I don't want to be around it. And a lot of times I'll put my phone up to my ear. So I'm just very non-confrontational. Oh, nice, Cannonball. Apple should give free samples. Yeah, they should. It's lose-lose in retail. Some people don't want to be approached. Others complain, no one's offered me help. I mean, I think that is absolutely true in stores. Like if you go to like a Best Buy or something, I think that's absolutely true. But like kiosks in the middle of the aisles in the mall, or the walkways in the mall, you're walking right by them. If you want to do business, you're going to stop there and look. If I had to do cold call sales for a living, my family would go hungry, Driftwood says. See, Home Depot, I feel like places like Home Depot, I typically see employees just in the aisles, and I'll just ask them for help, and they usually be like, yeah, let me show you. I feel like that's not always that bad. Piercing Pagoda, Crispy says. Yeah, where the kids, like the 3-year-olds, are screaming. Why does that have no passengers? Oh, there we go. No, I'm not going to say that, Jado. That's the opposite of non-confrontational. In Korea, I think there's a store with 2 different colored baskets. One means help me, the other is leave me alone. See, that's a great idea. And it's the same brace. Have you gone to those restaurants where they will bring food to your table and you have a little sign on the table that you can flip from red to green? Green being, please continue bringing me food, and red means I'm good. Yeah, like a Brazilian steakhouse, right, Private Pile? It's the same idea. Like, that's great. However, Unbearable, I've been to those, and I've had the green sign, and we haven't been able to get help. And then it's frustrating. It's like, come on. 7670. All right, I gotta get ATIS. Oh, wait, there is no ATIS here. That's weird. No ATIS. Well, this will be interesting. It's going to be vectors. They do cue cards at the tables, Brace? Hey, what'd you all think of the mariachi theme tonight? I love it. Top 3, I love it. I've got 3 more variations, 3 different stream variations that you haven't heard yet. I now have 8 different stream starts, 8 different music variations. Oh my gosh, yes. And that's not in anything right now. I might let you all listen to that later this stream. I only heard a little bit of it because I didn't have a chance. It was right before the stream started. It's wonderful. Springfield ground, Fliggity 0298, picking up IFR to Ronald Reagan, Washington, D.C.
Fliggity 0298, Springfield ground, cleared to Ronald Reagan, Washington National. Radar vector Springfield, then is filed. Maintain 5,000 feet. Expect flight level tree 70, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 121.1. Squawk 4134.
cleared to Ronald Reagan.
Oh,
Washington
you
National, radar vector
suck.
Springfield, then as filed. Maintain 5,000 feet. Expect flight level 370 10 minutes after departure. Departure
throw
frequency
it.
121.1.
What am I even writing down for?
0298.
You take it. You've got it. No, you take it from here on out.
Ready for pushback or engine
Yeah, we'll let you know. We'll let you know. We'll call back for pushback and engine start. Fliggity 0298. VOD for tonight's stream isn't showing up. For tonight's stream? Is that usually how it works? Yeah, the VODs are not automatic anymore. If they're muted at all, I don't publish them. I do, however, always put them on YouTube. And I'm trying to keep up with that. So they want runway 32. It's hindering your Batman abilities? I know, I'm sorry. Tell him, Walk. How's the writing going? Really good. Really good. I will tell you that I know I did not stream last night. And I really needed to do that because of how I felt. But I wrote music all day and night last night, and I finished one movement. There's some of you might know the Verdi Requiem Dies Irae. I had to arrange that. Yeah, and I've still got so much more to do, Private Pile. I did a conference call with another school yesterday to talk through some things that they wanted. I am almost done with my school. Is that right, John? I'm almost done with my school, which is huge because my school usually takes some of the longest, but I've been moving through it really, really quick. And after I'm done with that, I'm going to have to do something that I've never really done before, and that is a lot of these marching band shows now have what they call pre-shows, which is a track that they'll play that's about a minute long that sets up what they're getting ready to do. And I've got like 3 or so schools that I have to write these pre-shows for, which is just like writing music that just gets a button gets played. And it's supposed to almost sound like if you were doing like a cinema trailer, kind of that kind of feel, which really worries me because I've never done it. And I'm trying to just get all this music written first and then go back and start trying to do that. But it's going to take me a while because I have to like find the sounds that I'm going to use. Musically, it's not terrible because I've been told kind of what to do. It's just making it sound good. Interesting, Jado. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I probably do because of the time of day. So yeah, last night was really good. I wrote and wrote and wrote and wrote and finished a movement, and now I move on. I keep writing. Like earlier today, I was still writing. Let's see here. I think we've already done this, haven't we? Yes, we have. Ugh, come on. Struggling to do this. Squawk. Had probably the worst calamari you've ever had. Where was that, Cannonball? Where'd you have it? Springfield ground, Fliggity 0298 requesting push and start.
Fliggity 0298, Springfield ground, push back and engine start approved, face north.
Face north, Fliggity 0298. So Cannonball, it's one of those places where they do a lot of stuff,
Flight attendants,
and it's not very good because they don't focus on like certain
Good day,
things.
ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your attention. While important safety information is reviewed,
Right, that's what I said, Cannonball.
Be certain that your seat back is straight up and your tray table is stowed. Make sure your carry-on items are placed completely under the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. Portable telephones are not approved for use in flight. However, you may use certain other electronic devices when advised by your crew. Please direct your
My
attention to the flight
pushback
attendants
is
in the
not
cabin.
happening.
For everyone's safety, regulations require your compliance with all light signs, placards, and crew member instructions. If you don't know how to operate the seat rope, you probably shouldn't be able to hold the cups in the line. Please use the
Do
safety
less
instructions
better.
regarding the
Yeah,
seat pocket
a lot of
in front
people
you.
have that
The safety features of this
business
aircraft, as well
model.
as the location and operation of
I can't get this thing to push me back.
Your seat cushion serves as an approved flotation device. To remove it, pull up and bring it back.
There we go. I had to stop it and restart it.
To shore and enjoy them with our compliments.
Come on. You gonna work?
There are 50 ways to leave your lover, but there are far fewer ways off of this airplane. Take a moment to locate the
It's
nearest
It looks like it's trying, but it's not sure what to do.
exit may be located behind you.
It'll probably just like immediately snap into place.
All exits are indicated by lighted exit signs and by red four-level lighting. In the event of a sudden loss of cabin pressure, masks will descend from the ceiling. Start to flow oxygen, reach out and pull mask towards you, fully extended plastic tubing. Stop straight
Well,
grab the mask.
my parking brakes were on, but I was waiting for it to connect.
Bag does not need to
But I'm gonna. I went on and did the parking brakes anyway.
Secure your mask before assisting with theirs. If you're traveling with more than one small child, pick your favorite. If you're lucky, a life vest may be located under your seat. Wear it to tear off the plastic backing, remove the life vest and slip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist, snap the two ends together and tighten. Inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tabs. This vest can be manually inflated by pulling into one end of the red tubes and then remove the water activated heater. How this works, I have no idea, but if you figure it out, please let us know. As a reminder, smoking is not permitted in any area of the aircraft.
Should have done this earlier.
Tampering with, disabling, or destroying a lavatory smoke detector is prohibited. If we see smoke coming from the lavatories, we will assume you're on fire and put you out.
This is a free service that we provide.
On behalf of the captain and your entire crew, it is our pleasure to have you on board.
Enjoy your flight. Springfield ground, Fliggity 0298, requesting taxi to runway.
Fliggity 0298, runway tree 2 taxi via Foxtrot Echo Uniform Sierra, hold short runway 2.
Runway 32, taxi via Foxtrot Echo Uniform Sierra, hold short runway 2, Fliggity 0298. Do you have nameplates back on? I don't. Hold on. I don't. Let me do that real quick. Where'd you say it was? I forgot. It's in here, isn't it? I think it's in here. I forgot. There it is. I figured it out. Thank you. Thank you. There's Aaron Priest. Make sure your LRM is on before you leave. Brace is here too, okay. I see Jadot leaving right now. Arctic Cannonball. I don't see Brace. Wait, no. I don't know. Got lonely and left, already on the way to DC. It's fine. Maybe we'll see you in the air. Springfield ground, Fleet 0298 waiting to cross runway 2.
Fliggity 0298, cross runway 2 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Uniform Sierra, hold short runway 2.
Continue crossing runway 2 at Alpha, taxi via Uniform Sierra, hold short runway 32, Fliggity 0298. I don't think he said hold short runway 32. Oh, they counted it.
Fliggity 0298, cross runway 2 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Sierra.
Cross runway 2 at Alpha, continue taxi via Sierra, Fliggity 0298. I see, that's funny. It's a long taxi.
Fliggity 0298, contact Springfield Tower 119er.9er.
119er.9er, Fliggity 0298. Springfield Tower, Fliggity 0298, requesting departure.
Fliggity 0298, Springfield Tower, wind 040 at 11, gusts 16, fly runway heading, runway tree 2, cleared for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 32, cleared for takeoff, Fliggity 0298.
Let's punch it.
Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! All right, Joey, punch it! Punch it!
Go, man, go!
Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Let's get the hell out of here!
Go, punch it!
Punch it! Punch it, Huxley! Punch that shit! Punch it! Punch it! Punch it, Bishop! Punch that shit! Punch it! Punch
Rotate.
Punch it! Go! Take it! Punch it! Punch it! Punch the gas! Punch it! Punch it! Punch it! Let's get it! Run! Punch it! Punch it!
Fliggity 0298, contact Springfield departure. Take care.
Contacting departure, Fliggity 0298. Springfield departure, Fliggity 0298 with you at 2,600.
Fliggity 0298, Springfield departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 180.
Time for a little drinking pool.
Climb, maintain flight level 180, Fliggity 0298.
Fliggity 0298, turn right, heading 060.
Heading 060, Fliggity 0298.
Fliggity 0298, cleared direct Springfield, resume on navigation.
Clear direct Springfield, resuming on navigation, Fliggity 0298. Easy. Except the flaps are still down. Okay. Okay, as soon as we hear back from ATC to clear us to the next level, I'm going to get up real quick and get a cough drop, and I'll be right back. But I'm going to do that first. Then when we come back, we'll do videos. There's still one video spot available. We're getting ready to do 5 videos, and only 4 have been redeemed. I say only. Only 1 left is a better way to put it. $16:51. So they think we're going to land in 1 hour and 48. That puts us just after 2 a.m. Oh, well, at least you recovered, Arctic. Maybe the wind will be okay for this one. I would try it, Walk. 41 tail knot. Tail knot. I can't even talk. 41 knot tailwind. A fat spoon of Vegemite. Let me ask this. Would you eat a fat spoon of Vegemite? It reminds me of this guy I've watched recently, but I need to see if I can find it.
0298, contact Kansas City Center 127.5. Have a good day.
127.5, Fliggity 0298. Kansas City Center, Fliggity 0298 with you at 16,000 feet, climbing for flight level 180. I gotta find this. Let me see.
Fliggity 0298, Kansas City Center, good day. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Flight level 370, Fliggity 0298. Oh gosh. Let me go to that. I've been sneezing all day. This needs to go away, whatever it is. Okay, let me see if I can find this, because I watched this guy do this, and it's pretty crazy. This guy really doesn't put out a ton of videos anymore, and I don't blame him. It's crazy what he does. Okay, you ready? I found it. Look at this.
It finally hit me. I knew exactly what was waiting for me at home. As I picked up some items that I hoped would help me take down the next food, I realized that with only a few hours left until midnight and another massive food to eat, I was running into the first major problem this week. Because packages...
Fliggity 0298, contact Kansas City Central 133.8. See you.
Okay, hold on.
Delivered at any
So the title of this video is I ate the biggest foods on the internet for 10 days, and look what this item is.
But the later in the day they showed up, the more difficult this challenge was going to be.
Everyone,
look at this.
If I'm going to make it through this week. In fact, I may actually be kicking the bucket of Nutella somewhere. That probably made absolutely no sense.
Can you imagine this?
Item number 3, the Nutella bucket. A Nutella container so massive that it's over 10 times bigger than a regular jar of Nutella.
Oh my god. This is not going to end well. Just in case you haven't noticed, I have...
Keep in mind, this guy does like Ironman triathlons, and he can put down some food.
Covers on the plates on my table. What's underneath those covers are the only things that I could think of that could possibly get me through something like this. And if they can't, I am in some serious trouble.
I'm gonna warn you all right now, trying to eat 6.6 pounds of Nutella is the second most reckless thing I've ever done. What's the most reckless? Well, you'll find out later on in the video.
Cheers. It tastes like Nutella.
Look at the spoon. Look at the spoonfuls of this.
But the biggest thing keeping me from finishing this wasn't my stomach.
This is my video, Renaissance. I was just showing, I don't know why I thought of this. Somebody said something.
It was my taste buds.
Saltiness.
But as long as I can manage the flavor fatigue, I was confident I could take this thing down.
Renaissance, could you do a whole bucket of Nutella? Could you do a whole bucket? Yeah, he's washing it down with soda.
If you're all wondering why I'm eating this out of a bowl instead of just dipping it in the bucket, I feel like that would just be an all-time low in my life.
The salty crackers were making a huge difference, but given the fact I felt like I was eating a year's worth of sugar,
these videos, by the way,
I decided to bring another essential to
are really good. Like he does so many different kinds of items. Like he does days where he tries to do anywhere between 30 and 50,000 calories.
Very necessary.
Like crazy. All he'll eat one day is like, can he do like 50,000 calories of Halloween candy in 24 hours?
for this. What? I needed to get some fruit in.
Halfway through the strawberries, I immediately realized they were a terrible decision. Not only was the added sweetness making the flavor fatigue worse, but the extra weight from the strawberries...
Morning, Danish. You should watch the other videos. All you've seen is this.
I'm not doing so well right now. I feel exceptionally horrible, like even more so than usual. For whatever reason, I thought this would be a great addition to this meal, which now seems to be not.
He's trying to use other items to take
For some reason, I thought the bread
flavor
would be a lot saltier.
fatigue
But
away.
unfortunately for me, it wasn't.
Oh, dude, this is so bad. I can't believe I'm actually physically subjecting my pancreas to this.
So I decided to take matters into my own hands.
Fun fact, there once was a massive jar of Nutella you could buy online, and I'd always wanted to do that as a challenge.
And as each sugary bite grew more and more intense, I realized I was gonna need a new plan.
Everyone,
look how much he's eaten.
Have roughly 35%.
So yeah, this guy, if you go to, so it's Eric the Electric, and some of these are they're crazy. 100,000 calorie challenge. I finished the entire menu at every fast food restaurant I went to for 72 hours. Just watching him eat some of the candy, it's crazy. 70,000 calorie challenge. Let's see.
December 20.
Hold on.
Tuned right there for you guys.
That's a good.
I don't know why that's the most replayed.
This is like right there for you guys.
Look at the numbers here. Like so far, 13,000 milligrams of sodium.
Shockingly delicious cereal. I feel like we shouldn't stop there.
He just keeps going and going. It's crazy. Right. We got to do our videos. There's still one video spot left. And mine doesn't count. So we're doing it. Let's go. Please don't let it fall again on him. Oh, God. Now, we did talk the other night. Plato mentioned these long videos are slowing things down, and I said I agreed. And it looks like some people did go with the shorter videos, so I appreciate that. Renaissance says, in trying to keep videos short and sweet, here's some tips in recognizing a few Asian accents. There's a comedian that does this. That's not this.
Northern versus southern accents of Asia. China. In the south, they sound like a DJ scratching a record. In the north, it sounds like the record's being spun back the other way. Now, Vietnam. Northern Vietnamese sounds like bees and mosquitoes. Ra nhà dùng dứa hai giống với gia đình dễ vào nói giới.
was great. Dang, what a take. Just killed it. Very nice. Cannonball. John says Memorial Day weekend is here. John's got a 3-day weekend, and he might stream every day. And to teach you how to celebrate, we're bringing back an old friend. Now, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Ha. Wait, you mean $1 Million Man? The ha. Oh. Not $1 Million Man. Look at John. Look at this.
Hi, I am Tommy Wiseau, director, star of the hit movie The Realm. I'd like to wish you a happy Memorial Day. Be cool, enjoy yourself this beautiful day.
A lot of people be afraid. They're afraid to enjoy this summer. For God's sake, it's Memorial Day. Don't be afraid. Enjoy the summer with your friends, for God's sake. Hi, doggy.
Oh, you packed it good.
What are you doing on the computer? Go outside, so beautiful! Happy Memorial Day.
What's wrong with you, John? Clark says no sound. Someone flew a drone through a recent tornado in Oklahoma. Well, here's the deal. Cannonball has the win so far. So will Clorix's tornado video be better than the singer? And it could be a drone. How cool. I wish it had video or audio, but my gosh, how cool is this going to be? This will be nuts. I'm surprised they can get a drone this close without it, like, falling and losing control, you know? And then also, the distance that this is... We did not get a fifth video, no. The distance that this is able to go and not lose connection, I thought drones had to be, you know, within a decent distance. This is, like, really going far away.
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault!
Yeah, John, this must be really good. You can get 1.5 kilometers. I feel like they've already gone more than that. Look at it on the ground. You can see it on the ground. Wow. Look at this. Wow. This is crazy. Watch the trees on the ground. Well, luckily, it doesn't look like a crazy strong tornado. Like it's smaller in diameter. This is crazy. I mean, he's getting really pretty close. Look at that. Way more realistic than the weather mission. Yeah, way more. I've only done that weather mission once. So let's see if it does any damage right there. It did a little, but not a ton. Look at that. Look how close it's getting. That's really fascinating. They patched it to have the wind affect the plane. Okay. Did you see the reports? The one that hit south of us. You mean the one in London? An EF4 at its peak was a mile wide. The one in London. Oh my gosh. Like almost 20 people died from that. Renaissance. Nice cannonball. Yeah, I'm going almost 500 ground speed. Yeah, that one that went through London was really bad. I mean, it destroyed a neighborhood. Father's Game, you're saying there's one of the London one from the air? Because I thought it was at night, and the only time they saw it was with lightning, but maybe I'm wrong. Where'd it go? Oh, I guess that's it. Right, fathers. Let's see. Here's some footage from that one that came through Kentucky just this past week. Since we don't have a fifth video. I thought Clorix's was really, really good, but I thought Cannonball's was better. Cannonball, you're the winner tonight. GG. Let me see that again, John. Yeah, power went out because the time didn't change. Let's see what kind of footage we see here. Yeah, but we still have a week left, Cannonball, so it's not like, it's not terrible. But that means no more walk and no more Cannonball, right? Let me move ahead. There's not much happening there. It's tough when you get these close cameras that you can't see anything. Here's the air. Is that the airport? Yeah, this is the airport. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff falling from the sky. Can you see it? Look. Watch this stuff falling. Look at all that. It's still going. Look at all of it falling. Sorry, I went back or I skipped ahead, and then look what happens. It gets worse. I did see that this airport really got hit hard. Wow. You can see, if you really look in the background, see if you can really look in the background. It looks like it's about here. And then, yeah, like here, there's an explosion there, right? And then watch over here. See over here? And then over here, you can see stuff in the air there. Look at it. Look at all of it flying right there. And look at it. Yeah, it's definitely over here right now. You can still see it. Gosh. So this is also on the airport property, right? Just can't see it. And it quits. What about this footage? Oh, that was it. Okay. Let me go back and see. Now, Unbearable did one, but let me see. This is the one Unbearable did. Well, I saw this, so you can see the tornado here during the lightning flashes. I did see stuff like this. This shows you how large it was. Look how large it was. John, I don't know. Kentucky doesn't get as many as like Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, but we get a, you know, I would say a couple a year. Look how wide it is. Look at that. And of course, it hits at night when everybody's sleeping. You're just so disoriented. EF4.
Oh, I can hear it.
But wait, Cannonball or Unbearable, this says 2021. I don't think this is the same one. Let me go back. Yeah, here's the footage of the destruction. Look at the destruction. This is what came through. Look at this. I mean, just blocks just gone. Look. The Kentucky basketball coach went down there and he was on top of some of these houses clearing debris. How long is tornado season? I mean, I would say it's anywhere between like March and September. It's hard to say. Yeah, I mean, look. I mean, this is everybody with their trucks, right? Like, look at all these box trucks trying to just load whatever they can find. But here's the problem. A lot of this stuff, you have to understand, when these houses went down, it's not like the debris just stayed on their property. Like, some of the debris, and my understanding is some of the people that passed away were hundreds of yards from where the house was. So, like, you can look here for your stuff, but you have to look all over. And here's another thing. Look at all these cars trying to get in and out. There were looters. There were people that literally drove out to this neighborhood and just drove in and started walking on people's property and started taking things. Yeah, because this isn't bad enough. Look at this building here next to the tree. Yeah, unbearable. Me too. Driftwood says that's how you get shot. Yeah, it could. Look at this car or whatever that trailer is upside down. I don't know what that is down there. And then look at this. You can see where it goes over. Look at this. Where it goes over the interstate. And of course, everybody's going slow because they all want to look. You can see debris on the median. And then it just keeps going across the interstate. And continuing to destroy things. And I mean, you know, if your house is here and you're 2 houses down, I mean, these people, look at these people. They have tarps on their roofs, and I guarantee you the tarps on their roofs are not from the tornado. These are people who just never repaired their roofs. Because, I mean, this is the next day and it's not raining. I mean, maybe they did that, but imagine being in this house and it's completely destroyed and being 2 houses down. And for the most part, you can recover. I mean, you're just in the line of this tornado. You're exactly in this line. I mean, look at this house. Look at this house. Look at this one. Pretty good. This one's doing not too bad. I mean, these are just leveled. They're completely gone. Must be a pastor's house, Renaissance. Just leveled. And again, if you have stuff that was over there, you might have to look all the way over here to see if you can find it. These cars here trying to get through. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So it looks like it turns, right? It looks like it turns left here. I mean, look at this. Like there's nothing there. And gosh. So it stayed on the ground for this long. Right through these neighborhoods. Jeez. Oh, that's crazy, John. 54 miles, Unbearable says. Look at this. It just keeps going. What do you even do? How do you deal with this? Look at the line. So this is what we just saw earlier. This is just kind of a repeat of it, but look at that line. And again, like if you're this house over here on the left, you didn't get touched, but right next to it, debris everywhere. And all these houses over here on the right, they're lucky. I heard that the forest got destroyed, and I never actually saw that footage of the forest. Oh, look at that. Look at all the trees that are down there. How long does it take to get cleaned up? I don't know. I have no idea. So this is after the tornado has just hit. Imagine this. Here's the thing, like here's the real life situation. Imagine the tornado has just hit. It's stormy. You have whatever you were wearing to sleep. It's dark. And you're just walking amongst all this debris. You don't even know where your shoes are.
National Weather Service meteorologist Alex Borst.
We ran back here to the bathroom and he shut the door, and within like 5 seconds it started. The house was just like it was so loud.
I mean, if a tornado hit my house, there'd be nothing. We don't have any brick. We don't have anything to stop. Caleb says, what's the best add-on airliner? Jado says the PMDG. I think most people would agree with that. Apparently it's pretty good.
Their cat. Just today, just right now.
They found their cat.
They found her under the rubble.
Wow.
Air pressure coming in almost made you feel light, like he was floating for a second.
I kind of had an idea that my house was destroyed when I found out that the helicopter is a medical helicopter back here in this hangar. It's air evac. And when I found out that their helicopter was totaled, and I knew I only live 500 feet from them.
So this is just talking about the aftermath. I was going to see if there was any other live footage from it actually happening. What's this? There's footage of a building collapsing during it. Jeez. Caleb, it's a good plane, although it's the 777, I think, that's available. Not the 737 yet. That didn't really show it. I mean, it didn't show a building collapse. Then Mayfield got hit. That's a different one. Yeah. So, anyway, really crazy stuff. Apartment complex is all brick, like 5 feet of brick on the outside. Yeah. I know that if a tornado ever hit this area, not only would our house get destroyed, it'd be very difficult for us to find any safe place. There's like a small little hall on the other side of this wall, and it would be not great. The forest, thanks. Unbearable. Oh, geez. Look at all the trees down. Look at all those trees that are down. Look at that. Well, I guess if the cleanup, at least they can, if the forestry department can use this to easily get wood, if there's a little silver lining, it's like, well, I guess we go clean it up and it's already pulled up, but it sucks. All of this whole forested area. We need to dig you a shelter? Sure. Tornado / stream / drum room shelter. This room's not protecting us from anything. It's not. Our house is just a typical old little subdivision house that's not brick, just vinyl siding and wood, which is what a lot of those houses here were. But honestly, it looked like a lot of those houses were brick that got hit. Just wood everywhere. Crazy. Let's look here. Top of descent, 1622. Okay. So we're going to do GeoGuessr in a minute, but like I said, I wanted to go get a cough drop. So let me just put it on Words on Stream. Last time we tried to do it and it was down. Let me just see if we can do it real quick, like a game or two. While I'm doing that, we'll see if it works. Uh-oh, it's still down, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. It's up. Good. Okay. I will be right back. You all can play this. Just type words in chat.
0298, contact Indianapolis Center 124.625. Have a good day.
Contact Indianapolis Center 124.625, Fligety 0298, see you. Indianapolis Center, Fligety 0298, flight level 370.
Fligety 0298, Indianapolis Center, good day.
Ouch. Rough one. Dang. Dang. That was rough. It's a Luden Renaissance. I don't really like them. I'd rather have a plain old Halls. But I'm hoping tomorrow I'm better. I feel fine. I just sound bad. All right, we're gonna do some GeoGuessr. I know, it's just sweet. I agree, Renaissance, but it's what we had. Let's do some Geo.
Latvia, Kentucky, a farmer, a town. Predictions are loaded, we're feeling the pressure. Trust the meta, it's Chat Guesser.
Okay. So I don't think we can do an official word or world. Oh, we can. They've not blacked out anymore. Okay, so official world. This is more difficult. We've really kind of struggled with this, but I think it's good for us. Broaden our horizons. If you want to play along, just click that link that Walk pinned at the top of chat. What's going on, Ace?
Fligety 0298, contact Indianapolis Center 121.175. Have a good one.
If you want to play along, click that link that Walk pinned at the top of chat. All we ask is that you don't give any hints or answers in chat, and please don't Google anything. Tranquil, we're doing a different world map, and it's more difficult. It's an official world, and this is the one that they play in the actual GeoGuessr World Cup. No hints, don't Google. These are tough, you all. All right, that sun is in the south. Okay, sun is in the south. So tough. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's so many different things here. Meta. When are they going to get rid of that bug? I can't move the scoreboard. It's just stuck. Zoom in on sign. Okay. 30 seconds. Counting you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Closing the guesses. So, a lot of people missed it. I'm going to go Canada. Also, walk being that close. I'm going to go Canada because I think most people probably went US.
Putting it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault.
But with corn? With corn? Give me Toronto. It's always Toronto. Yeah. Good plonk. That keeps me in the game. I say always Toronto, and yet we're doing a different world map. So you never know. Good guess. I will take that plonk. John, not too bad either, going northeast. All right. Round 2. Come on. That sun is in the south. Southwest, but it's south. As far south as south goes. Okay. Interesting, right? Dog has a sixth sense and knows when Geo starts, and that's when she chooses to need to go outside. That's hilarious. A sixth sense. This one's going to be interesting. Oh gosh, nobody's getting it.
Fliggity 0298.
25 seconds. Nobody's gotten it yet.
Center on 126.375, Fliggity 0298, see you. Indianapolis Center.
All right, get them in.
Good day, flight
10,
370.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I don't know. I mean, I wanted to go Italy because it looked like these were olive trees. And then sometimes when you see like these tall, skinny trees, it could be like Italy or Greece. Gosh, I don't know. I'm going to do it. Please don't be wrong. Come on, Italy. All right. Yes. We're 2 for 2. Let's go. Exactly the same reasoning. The olive trees. I think those were olives. I don't know. I mean, it looked like them, but wow. And then the palm trees is why I went farther south. And coast. Of course, I'm sure they have palm trees up top, but regardless. All right. Keep it going. Round 3, and that sun is in the west-southwest. It would put us in the northern hemisphere if it's correct. Wow, look at that. Look at that scenery. Tranquil, I don't know if it's always the case, but the tall little skinny trees, I think you see a lot of those in like Italy and Greece. Can't really read that. Hmm. $15. Get your guesses in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. So a couple things here. When I saw this circle, we see this in Italy a lot, but usually there's like a white sign under it with words. There's no words here, but that does kind of look like an Italian sign. So then I was like, well, I started looking around here, and there's more of those tall, skinny trees. You see them right there? And then do you see this field? That could be more olive trees. We literally might have the same meta 2 in a row. Now, with all these hills, and you can see PP was close to the border. So is it up here? Like, did PP go France? Did PP go over here? But Italy still. Look at Walk. Walk, look at you. Same. I really went with the Chapman on that. So where was PP to miss? Oh, PP went San Martino and really screwed me. It's a bold strategy there. That's why I kind of zoomed in on them for a while, Tranquil. That's why I kind of left the camera on those for a bit, thinking, are we in the same place again? Round 4. Ooh. Sun is in the east, kind of northeast.
Contact Indianapolis Center 124.225.
Too blurry.
0298. See you. Indianapolis Center, Fligety.
All that was in English. What does that say? That looks like a high school logo or something. It's hard to tell.
Indianapolis Center.
Hard to read that license plate. This one's going to be very difficult. No smoking. You and no smoko. All of this is in English. Wouldn't have picked Italy again because the odds of it being the same like that were really low, but I couldn't be more wrong. I mean, if anything, I chose it because I was like, maybe that's what they're doing. It's like, maybe there's a theme tonight. Everything's Italy. I don't think this is Italy, by the way. I have to count you down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at PP. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, God. Closing the guesses. So, assuming someone went like the U.S., and they were 12,000 kilometers away, does that mean it's like... Would it be like Guam? Is that 12,000 kilometers? I think it could be. I think it could be 12,000. How close was PP? I think that's why PP was so close. Am I wrong? I don't know. I mean, I think it's the right idea. It might be a different island, but it's got to be like a U.S. territory. Oh! Let's go!
You can't keep getting away with it!
Ah, coughed. My goodness! Chat meta for the win! Oh my gosh, look, there it is. And there's that highway. Oh, it makes so much sense. Wow. 12,000 kilometers. Like, you just don't see that with the same country, so... First thing I thought of was that. I can't believe it actually worked. I will take it. PP, I think you and I are going to be the ones here pushing for the win, depending on what happens with this final round. All right. I'll take this with actual words. Remember the pinball game Gorgar? Gorgar. Anybody know that pinball game? Played it all the time as a kid, and they have it at Galloping Ghost in Chicago. Yellow lines. Did we see a Major League Baseball logo? Yes, we did. Did it matter? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. There it is. It is possible. Maybe tonight's the night. How about that? You never, ever know where you're going to see it. It doesn't have to be Dodger blue. It doesn't have to be Dodger blue. Reds have these black hats now, and that's not really their colors. Unreasonably upset. I mean, in this country, not that I even know what the country is. Yeah, the car is a truck of some sort. And I know that that's a meta. Let's look around real quick. Okay. Get your guesses in. A lot of people getting it. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. What is this, you all? They're driving on the left-hand side of the road with yellow. Does Kenya do that? That sun, sun's in the north. I didn't even look at that. I mean, that sun is square in the north. Squaw in the north. So, is it... Maybe it's like a... Well,
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault!
You all are getting really close. I was going to say like Botswana or something weird. I don't know. I think it's going to be something down here. I don't know if it's South Africa. I feel like, and I'm just talking through this, I feel like there's a lot of English here. And I know that they have some Dutch. And just, this doesn't look like South Africa. And also, what do I know? It's very grassy. For you all to get so close. It was Kenya? It was Kenya? Ugh. It was Kenya. It kind of hurt me. I don't think I won. PP beat me by 1,300 points, and it was that stupid last round. Can you believe it? PP stealing my thunder. Walking third, Cannonball just outside in fourth, Hapes fifth, Renaissance sixth, John top seven, Chris eighth, Reki ninth, and Laddie rounding out the top 10. Guam killed you. Guam. Can't believe it.
Indoors.
How about a logo? We just saw one. What do you think? Can we see another when it counts? Okay, while you're doing that, let's see what we got. Top of Descent is apparently in 28 minutes. And that'll give us time to do this game and then time for me to kind of plan for the arrival. And it says we're supposed to land in 43 minutes, which is right around 2, even with that tailwind. Per the Google, no, not all LA hats are considered Dodger hats. It is the logo, though. You can't argue with that was the Dodgers logo. You can't argue with that. Now that we finally saw a logo like that, it will probably be some time till it happens again. Hold on. Trups 5, runway 19er, Fliggity 0298.
Fliggity 0298, verify instructions.
Sure.
Expect Trups 5, runway 19er, Fliggity 0298.
Not only was it same font, John, but the letters were stacked on top of each other the same way the logo was.
Contact Indianapolis Center 127.4, Fliggity 0298. Have a good one.
Not a million yet on no.
Flight level 370.
Only a 28-1 payoff right now. Not a ton here. We didn't cross a million. So if it's tonight, we're not gonna get huge payouts. Let's find out. Oh gosh. No way. This is awful. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Who did this? Shame on them. I was looking for Brooks was here. Some of you might not get that. This is terrible. What could this even be? That's been something you've always wanted to do, Driftwood? Thanks, Unbearable. It is a great movie. It really is. It was overplayed a lot back in the day on like TBS or whatever. Kind of wore it out, but it was still really good. 30 seconds. What is this? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I have no idea. I was going to go Mexico for the drug tunnel thing because I thought it was funny. However, then I was like, what if this is one of those underground tunnels at Disney for the employees? I don't think Disney would make their underground employee tunnels look like drug tunnels. I don't think it's this. I just don't know where else to go. Europe. Cannonball knew where it was. Oh my goodness. You all should be ashamed of yourselves. PP and Cannonball, how dare you? Reminded me of the mine we had in this country the other day. Can confirm the Disney Utilidor does not look that crappy. We had this mine the other day. I don't remember it. I don't remember it. This is going to be really bad. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Now, I had no idea what that was, Private Pile. And I don't know what this is. I don't. What in the world? I don't know. I wonder if this is like part of a zoo. Probably not. I don't know. I don't know. Is that a map? That's a map. You see that? I think it is. It's saying where that flower is usually found. Look at Jay on the board. Jay's in. What's going on, Jay? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I can't tell what this is. It's the map's not going to help us. Map's not going to help us. It's going to need to be somewhere where they get a lot of sunlight for something like this. I was thinking like Florida. Is that a bad idea? How about in honor of tonight, we go to DC? Maybe this is some sort of zoo or something in DC. It's New York. Where in New York is this? Oh. The Brooklyn Botanical Gardens. Huh. My plunk was lucky. You're going to say Nashville? Hey, Jay, is there a chance you're going to be here tomorrow night? The reason I ask is because tomorrow night is RetroPie night, and you always have good requests. Just curious. Another one like this. Look at this. Just look. Okay. Let's see what we got here. What language is that? Oh, I know. I know. It just makes me feel like I can't focus. Well, there's not much there to go off of. It's another zoo. Sure was already hoping to be around. I missed Retro Pie Night. Yeah. We've had some good games, but people don't really redeem older games. They redeem some of the newer ones. We played some really good ones last week. They were fun. 20 seconds. What do y'all think? Get your guesses in. You think the background music in here is all Jimmy Buffett? Yeah, just constant Margaritaville on a loop. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. Guys, I'm going back. I'm going right back where we just were. Why not?
Contact Washington Center 13 for point 4.
I'm going right back.
Contact Washington Center 134.4.
I mean,
0298. Washington Center, Fligety 0298, flight level 370.
it's not that, but I mean, okay, it's probably not this, but I'm going with it anyway. Oh, oh my gosh, Cannonball. No, 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 this is bad. This is awful. Who else went there? Yeah, let's find out. Who else went? Oh my gosh, we all got suckered in. Arctic, John, Unbearable, and me. We all got suckered in. Here's the thing, Cannonball. No. No, no, no. Cannonball knew exactly. Look at this. Cannonball knew exactly where this was in New Orleans. PP knew where it was. Went back to my mom's hometown. Come on. Well, this is bad. 2 chances for the logos as well. Ah! Oh, well, no, okay, no, never mind. Dang. I saw that and was like, oh, what do we have? No. No.
Oh, you almost had it.
Look at all the people leaving their food. You know, they like their baseball here. Maybe somebody's wearing another Dodgers hat. No. So I don't think this is indoor horse racing. I think this is where they probably have them walk and these people are watching to see who they want to bet on. And then they'll go outside and race. And that's probably why there's a screen here. It's my guess. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. This one's really weird. I wanted to immediately go Japan, but I might be leaning towards Taiwan. We know how much they love their horse racing in Japan. If we've learned anything from the running of the 172s, it's that the 3 or 2 of the top 3 largest horse racing tracks are in Japan. But I think all this is Chinese. Like, look at that. So I'm going to do that and hope it's right. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. I've already kind of blown my chances. or Hong Kong. At least I didn't go Japan. How'd Cannonball do on that one? Cannonball did really well. Cannonball is going to win this game. Cannonball is going to win this game. Hong Kong. Well, it wasn't Japanese. Final round. Do we have a chance? It appears to be a no. Dang. $20 seconds. $15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Closing the guesses. I mean, I guess we go Argentina, go Buenos Aires. It looks like that's the Argentinian flag, I hope. I mean, I think it is. Come on, just... Why did we all think that was the Argentinian flag? Sucks. This sucks. John, why did we all think that was Argentina? Was it Nicaragua? No, Guatemala. Are you telling me that Guatemala and Argentina have flags that look similar to each other? Roar! Let me look inside. Let's actually zoom in and see where it was. No, it was just a museum. It's a Guatemalan flag. Great! Your winner. This is awful. Oh my gosh. Cannonball with the sweep tonight. This has got to stop. Cannonball GG. PP. Second. Walk Ninja on the podium in third. Wolfie fourth. Laddie fifth. Unbearable sixth. Driftwood seventh. Blastum eighth. Arctic ninth. Renaissance 10th. I was 12th. And John rounding out the top 16.
What'd you do?
It wasn't a great game, Unbearable. It wasn't a great game. Rough. Okay. I'm starting my descent.
We must have waffles.
Yes, you must. And I've already done that. I've already done it. You started it with that game. I started what? What happened? What did I do? I need to pull up the charts for this.
Fliggity 0298, contact Washington Center 121.675, see you. Center on 121.675.
So they have us doing runway 19. Oh man.
Good day, Washington Center, Fliggity 0298, descending via Traps 5, flight level 349er.
Fliggity 0298, Washington Center, roger.
I like it when you can't scroll. I'm going to see what we're going to do here for runway 19. So if we do that, we would do the river visual. Right? Oh no, that's river visual. Dude, I guess we're doing it.
Fliggity 0298, contact Washington Center 133.2.
Center on 133.2, Fliggity 0298. Washington Center, Fliggity 0298, descending via Trups 5, flight level 307.
I thought these charts usually showed the altitudes or the heights of the bridges. I'm not seeing that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see the visual chart. I didn't see it, so I think I have to stick with what we have. I have Yankee. Let me put in our other information. That one. Still Troops 5. HVQ. Novaya. I need to look and see that discontinuity. We say that's what it is. Sorry, I'm turning up the plane. Okay. Fergie to Derek. I don't think we need a discontinuity there. I think we can delete that. All right, those are good. Not Fergie? Okay. Let's go over here. What's going on, RPG? Altimeter 2991. Temperature 17, 290 at 12.
Fliggity 0298. Contact Washington Center 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Fliggity 0298. Washington Center, Fliggity 0298. Good day, descending via Trups 5, flight level 212.
Hope that I don't get a call that I need to return. Are you very busy right now, RPG? You're getting phone calls late at night? I'm letting the co-pilot take it right now. Since he wanted to take it earlier, he can have it. I was just promoted, and on the team I manage, as of this coming Tuesday, had 2 people no-show. Huh. So, as part of your management, do you let them go? Gotta run a tight ship, RPG. I think we are too fast for this descent, so I'm going to put on some brakes. How hard are they to replace? Well, if they don't show up, anything might be better. Sorry, one called out, one no-showed. The consequences depend. We have a points system. A job with points system. I think I would really struggle with that. I'm very lucky with my job that I just show up, teach kids to drum and leave. There's no points. There's no clocking in. I just have to show up and teach. Bray says if you've got time for a song. Yes. What do you got? Do you want me to play the lyric one, or is it something new? Is this new? Hold on. Let me turn down the plane a little bit. All right, let's see what we got. This is new. This is new.
We checked in late, chasing the ghost of last year's sweet balcony bragging right sky toast. The flamingo had other plans. Our platinum door cracked open with a grin, and we walked in. She smiled like she knew us already. 10 minutes of polite delay. No mention of upgrades, just a room key slide like a magician skipping the trick and walking off stage.
Oh. 7-8.
Outside, the man in the suit.
That chorus was in 7-8.
Warm, sharp teeth. You must be high rollers. He says, let me do something special. That's how it begins. Two buffets, circa Ferris wheel spin. Just $40 in a couple hours. You can always say no. We were Vegas better trends.
This is a song about the timeshare story.
Is a damn persuasive showgirl. AM sharp up before the sun regrets. License flash, credit card blocked with them. A crowd, a couple sip, hotel coffee, name tags, pin like targets. We sit, we wait. This is the presentation. No doors, no grace. They say
the 7-8 chorus.
But you're trapped in space. With a smile and a binder, they dissect.
Dude, this is great.
Just say
wow.
Or pay forever late. The lad steps in like he owns the light. Projector flickers, door guards posted. Brian, he shouts like we're old friends. Emily, how much do you spend on joy? It's a sermon with spreadsheets, a gospel of guilt. 45 minutes of fear, mass enthusiasm. Vacation reduces heart disease. He preaches. My wife hides her name tag behind her hair, and I measure my breath in credit checks.
The kid assigned to us looked like a student of mine.
No.
Said he played 4 mil
What?
3 minutes later, I'm showing Instagram videos.
Oh my God.
I broke my vow of silence somewhere between no thanks and love. That's me in passing. We bonded. God help me bond. He shows us the condo, marble floor, stainless. Hope we not like tourists in a dream. He whispers 800 a month and 70 to nothing. The number drops like a beat. Still too rich for a nightmare. The boss returns, writes on a napkin like he's sketching salvation. Just sign here, he says, just one so lightly used. This is the presentation. They wear your name. Promise paradise, hand you shame. You walked in free, now your wallet limps. Just say no, or drown in fine print. Buffet was lukewarm dreams and soggy bread. Cirque du Soleil from the nosebleed to rejection. The Ferris wheel spun too long. Someone got sick.
Contact
fell.
Approach,
Right.
Have a good one. Tomuck approach.
This is the presentation, the high rollers ride. Trade your 2 weeks for 20 years of fight. They'll smile while you sign away the line. Just say no, just say no.
Wow.
Just say no tonight.
Wow. I'm gonna have to let you listen to this later. This is great. He did his AI song about our timeshare.
Put it in the vault. I'm locking the vault. It's a vault.
That is unbelievable. That song is great. I mean, that song is so good. My question is, can I listen to that like as part of like a Spotify playlist? Because that's real. This song is really good. The 7/8 chorus. Like, how feasible is that? That is so good. Bray said, so for the lyrics, I fed the entire transcript of the story to an LLM, gave it some direction, and got this masterpiece. So he just sends the transcript of me telling that story, and it writes a song on it. Absolutely unbelievable. That's a great song. Gosh. I mean, there's so many things we have to add now to like the beginning of the stream. That song, and then you all haven't heard the other one. I'll save it since you just heard this one. I'll save it. But jeez. So good. Oh, I was doing ice. That's what it was. Yeah, we'll listen to the other song. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it because that's in my head now, and it's really good. I'm too high here, and I'm really struggling to drop more altitude.
What's your prediction?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
We just need to drop. We're too high here.
Fligety 0298.
I'm letting them take it. They're trying to have me vector for the approach, but I'm just going to do this.
It's pretty. It's so pretty.
This is a great approach.
$2,500. 2,500.
We are so fast because we had to expedite. But I need us to slow down. Oh, why was that speed brake? My Bravo was messed up. I've had my speed brake the whole time, but apparently I haven't. I did on my Bravo, but it didn't pick it up. So now we've got to have some luck here. That song was so good. Oh, this is bad. My altitude is wrong. I never started descending. Oh gosh, this is bad. I'm gonna go cut it wide. This is really bad. I forgot to start descending after the 2000. We're so fast.
1,000.
Seat brake. Pull up. Pull up.
Okay, I need to lose so much speed in 0.8 miles.
300.
Aaron Priest, out of the road! Out of the way, Aaron Priest!
Turn right heading 330, Flickety 0298.
20. Retard. 10. Retard. Retard. Retard.
So I really got screwed with my Bravo not picking up on that speed brake. That whole time I was trying to slow down and it wouldn't let me. But we did it. Why'd you do that, Private Pile? Are you saying you didn't have faith? What'd you change it to? 244, huh? Dang. Sorry to hear that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Flickety here welcomes you to this place here. The local time can be seen on one of the clocks in the terminal and the current weather by looking out the window. For your safety and the safety of those around you, please remain seated with your seat rope fastened and keep the aisle clear until we're parked at the gate. The captain will then turn off.
That was really bad for me, and the reason it was bad is because I left my autopilot on, and I should not have. I should have turned it off way, way in advance.
We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. The next time
and start descending manually, and check that speed brake that it actually worked.
And your money, like Flickety Air.
Cannonball's crabbing while he's taxiing. High five, Aaron Priest. Not a bad parking job there. I ended up on one of the lines. If you haven't seen it, this airport is amazing. It's really one of the best airports, I think, in the sim. It also has sound. When you get in certain areas, you can hear the sound. It's really well done. Like, listen. Are the people movers moving? I don't know. Probably not. No, they're not. Wait, hold on. The faces could be a little better. They're very PlayStation 1. Or maybe Nintendo 64. But, you know, what do you want? But listen. You hear the sounds? Yeah, it is Arctic. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Let's change the time. Look at it at night. Arctic's right. The night lighting is really good. Watch this. Check that out. Look at this. How good, right? This is a great airport. They do such a nice job with it. Both levels here. Can your character walk into it? I think so. I don't know how. Because you can't go upstairs, right? I don't think my character knows that these stairs are walkable. Yeah, they're not. So if it were on the ground, yes. What's going on, Beppy? Got a new setup, landed a job, have money. Well, how about that, Beppy? Yeah, almost. Like, if I could just get up a little higher. But I don't know how to get up top. Where are you working, Beppy? Because it could be very cool. You're working at the airport? Nice. See, you walk right through it. Random stairs. Yeah, here's the problem. Being that this is a third-party airport, they're not going to add collision to the stairs, you know? The third-party airport's the problem. It's actually really cool, though. I mean, look at this plane getting pushed back. That's pretty cool. Walking out here. I mean, it looks really impressive, doesn't it? Look at the airport from the outside. Are you bringing him back? Okay. I mean, it looks great. If you could walk into this airport and go third person, which we said was this. Well, it's looking great. I know. So yeah, I think all of this is, wait. Oh, that's weird. Hold on. Oh, that's messed up. The camera's messed up. Huh. do it like this. Yeah, it's because it's trying to focus on the floor in third person. This is how you look for animals to photograph. Baggage claim. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, we are done. Tomorrow night is RetroPie. Come back and watch some old games. Hope you all had a good time tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. Appreciate everything. We had a lot of subs earlier. Thank you all for that. The bits. Thank you, thank you. Let's go say hello to Mr. Mixty.
Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I put it in a pancake. Bacon pancakes.
Thank you, Jay.
That's what it's gonna make, bacon pancakes.
All right, everybody, let's go say hi to Mr. Mixty. Come back tomorrow for RetroPie. Pretty please. Have a great day tomorrow. Hope to see y'all tomorrow night. Night, everybody.
Will everybody please leave? I want everyone out!
Pliggity 1976 out.